I've got an idea of what we are going to do. Let me know when you can hear the music. And I'm going to move with you a little bit. Okay. Jacob, can you say something?
Yes.
Okay, I hear you. Now I can share the music again. This Zoom has a life on its own.
Do you want me to mute?
I'll mute you. Okay. So, welcome to my baby's future room. I still use it as my office and yoga room and everything. So, you'll see it changing week by week. For now, we are still good. Say hello to my baby. Okay, no socks in yoga. We already know that. Let's get something to sit on top of. So I always like my blanket not as thick and like even. And then it's just like a simple lift so that the hips come higher than the knees. And let's all connect together to the two most powerful energies. One hand on your belly, connecting to the energy of truth, undeniable truth. One hand on top of your hand or of your heart, connecting to the energy of love. Close your eyes, feel your sitting bones, and start to connect with breath. As I always tell you, breath is the most important aspect of the practice. The breath is the intelligence of the body. And really, the quality of our breath is the quality of our lives. So let's expand every inhale and every exhale. Start to lengthen your spine, allowing the energy to flow freely through your spine, through your chakras. Imagine that your chakras are the beads of a mala necklace. And you're pulling one end from the top of the head and one end from the base of your spine. And as you pull the necklace, all the beads align, one on top of the other, allowing a perfect vertical line from where energy can flow, expand, and reach beyond consciousness. Start to visualize inhaling into the hand that is touching your belly, and feel how that expansion feels on the palm of your hand. Feel your belly getting bigger like a balloon. And then as you exhale, feel a gentle contraction of the heart, of the sternum pulling back. And really support your chest with the hand that is touching your heart. So you inhale truth and you exhale love. And you inhale truth and exhale love. Inhaling undeniable truth, whatever that is, as uncomfortable, as hard, as deep within. And you exhale love and acceptance, radical acceptance. Good. Slowly release your hands to your knees. Let's create a diamond shape with our legs. So the soles of the feet are together. We're not in Baddha Konasana where it's very narrow. It's more wide. So we have a lot of space, and you can place one block below one knee and the other on the other side if you need extra support on your hips. And let's start making simple circles. Circles to one side. Just following a natural flow, natural movement, nothing fancy, just creating some energy. There's a difference between a movement and an action in yoga, especially in the way that I teach my teaching methodology. And now more than ever, I'm combining both. So we're now in the movement part, and a movement involves various group of muscles, and it can be seen from afar. So what we're doing with our spine is a movement. It's very visible, it's very external. It includes our whole spine, our hips, our shoulders, our necks, heads. And what a movement does is to create, to generate some energy, some movement. Movement is life. We need movement. Switch sides and see if you can synchronize your breath and your movement together. As you inhale, you lean back. As you exhale, you lean forward. And as you move in this way, just lubricating your joints, making sure that everything is nice and smooth around your hips. And then slowly start to come back to a neutral position with the spine. Good. Slide your hands to your heels. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale it down. And then left. And then down. In right. Exhale down. In left. Exhale down. Just keep moving like this. All of these repetitive movements, they create flexibility in the body. Making sure that you are following your breath, that the breath is guiding the movement. And it's a vigorous breath, it's a moderate pace. Opening the sides of the body, opening the shoulders, generating some heat by now. And this is how we shake. This is how we shake off the week. This is how we toss all the tension that doesn't serve us from work, from life. And we're literally opening our wings through the movement, but we're opening also our minds, our spirits, our heart, so that we have a restful weekend. So that we can truly rest. Not only physically, but mentally and emotionally. Have a moment, have a pause, enjoy stillness, silence, quiet. We need that rest. Keep going. 4 more, 2 on each side. And then slowly stay down. If you need to make any organic movements, like swinging side to side still. And then find some stillness. Don't go too deep, never forcing, always stepping 1 point below our peak. So whenever you feel like that's the peak of the sensation, the peak of the stretch, just go 1 step behind your edge. Every single pose, every single movement that we do needs to feel in an equal balance of effort and ease. Good, and then slowly coming back, stretching the legs forward, point and flex, point and flex. Breathe into the sensation of the legs. Knowing that this also is a pose, you're getting enough benefits just by being here. This pose is called Dandasana. Dandasana is the foundation of every single seated posture. And just notice how much of your energy, how much of your core needs to be activated in order to keep the legs straight forward and also a long spine. Use your hands as anchors in the ground. Squeeze the elbows back. Shoulder blades come together. And just keep moving. We're exploring movement now. Good. Come back to a cross-legged seated position. And notice what is your natural way of coming here. So my natural way of coming here is always the right foot in front of the left. So I switch. always seeking for balance. Good. We're gonna start to swing, swing. Just like if you were swimming forward and you allow the whole torso to go along with it. Sorry, super sick, but showing up. So swim, you swim towards the weekend, you swim towards that rest, you swim towards that project, that plan, that goal. And it starts to feel like it's intense. It's intense on our backs, on our shoulders. It may start to burn, but we don't give up and we keep swimming towards that, whatever it is that we want. So think about something. We never did like a proper ritual to start this year, 2021. So imagine now, bring into your attention one word, one action that you want to complete, one goal that you want to achieve. It could be allowing myself to be seen. It could be to expand. It could be to grow. It could be many things, right? Just feel like you're swimming towards it. But it's not just identifying what we want to achieve. It's also about creating space. It's also about emptying our minds of all the obstacles, all the limiting beliefs that keep us away from even attempting to swim towards our goals. So now, let's fight those obstacles. So you start to punch, 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 punch. And we start to punch those obstacles that maybe are mental, maybe are physical, maybe are emotional obstacles, maybe are very real, right? And really imagine those obstacles, whatever it is. Maybe it's a sense of comparison, comparing yourself to other people. Maybe it's an old narrative that you have to let go of. I am so fill in the blanks that doesn't serve you anymore. Maybe it's how this or that person makes you feel. We're punching all the limiting beliefs, all those thoughts, every physical illness that creates a separation between what we want and how we get it, the mental stagnation, how we stay within the same train of thought, maybe for months, maybe for years, maybe for a lifetime. We're punching doubts. We're punching only doing what brings us immediate pleasure. We're punching fatigue. We're punching boredom. And now that we created space, we reach and reach and reach and reach. And we literally imagine ourselves reaching, expanding beyond consciousness, reaching a healthier mind, more mental health, more peace, more productivity, more periods of pure joy, more concentration, more receptivity, more happiness, more fulfillment. And now we have to think about how we give back. So back to the earth, back to the people that we love, back to our families. How will you contribute to this process of receiving what you want, fighting the obstacles, and also giving back? What are you willing to compromise? What are you willing to give from yourself? What are the gifts that you have that you can easily give more of, that will make you more complete? And then slowly, slowly, you come back to stillness, closing the eyes, feeling the movement, feeling the tickling sensation on your palms, on your arms, on your chest. Inhaling up with the chin, exhaling down. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Keep moving up and down with the chest. And start making circles, very, very small, slow circles with your head in one direction. We're now working on our necks, the connection point between our head and our body, the transition between love to faith. Also a switch on consciousness at the level of our throat. This is where we integrate how we feel and how we think, our thoughts and our sensations, our feelings. And sometimes when this part of our body, our necks, is so stiff, look right to left, right to left. So constricted that we can't even turn our heads to one side or the other. We can't reconcile and have a coherent experience in life, expressing exactly how we feel in actions, in words. So it's very, very important to keep our necks healthy. Sometimes we need less. We think that we need to do more and sweat. and work really hard when the benefits are right here in the simple stuff. Good. Find stillness. Slowly coming to hands and knees. Cat cow, very simple. You can start by swinging your hips side to side, side to side. And then you start to inhale as you drop the belly and look all the way up. And as you exhale, you round the spine, tuck the chin to the chest. And keep on moving like that, inhaling and exhaling. Closing your eyes and just flowing with your breath and your body. And notice what your body is saying. Maybe you need something more like circles with the whole spine. Really connect with what your body is telling you right here, right now. After all that mobilization of energy that we did in our upper body, freeing our lungs, freeing our hearts, our necks, and just listen. Listen from within. Your body knows much more than what your mind thinks it knows. Good. Come back to stillness. Lift the right arm up all the way to the right side, opening, and then thread the needle. Bring the right ear down into the ground. Breathe into your shoulder. You can always walk the left hand forward, or you can even lift the left arm all the way up and then bend the elbow and catch the right side of the torso. Breathing into this very easy twist. Take one more deep breath. And exhale, slowly start to bring the left hand back into the earth. As you inhale, use your left hand to press back up, lifting the right arm up, opening to the right hand down. Let's do another thing here. Your right hand stays right there with the wrist below the shoulder. And then the left hand comes forward, like just forward of your right hand. And start to lean back with the toes tucked under. Release the head and move your left hip towards the left, and you start to feel a very deep stretch on the left side of the torso, underarm, trapezius. So your hips doesn't have to come so low. It's not like a complete child's pose. It's just a variation of it. And then inhale, come back to center, moving the hips side to side. Moving into the other side, lifting the left hand to the left, opening. Exhale, thread the needle. Good, and same variation you did with the right arm. So maybe extending the right arm forward, maybe lifting, bending the elbow, finding a bind. Take one more deep breath. And then as you exhale, release the right hand down into the earth. Use it to push yourself up with the inhale. Open. Left side. And then exhale, bring it down. Right hand in front of the left. And then moving your right hip to the right. And see if you can find your own sensation. Stretching the side of the body, going into deeper layers. With the next available inhalation, come back to center. Swing your hips side to side. And then come into a downward dog. Allow your knees to stay bent, both of them. Look at your hands. Make sure that there is no space in between the palms and the mat. You're pressing especially the L shape created by your index and thumbs. And you're moving your shoulder blades away from one another, rotating the heads of the shoulders back. Good. And Angie, my love, press down with your forearms and send the chest back, 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 and the head as high as you can, reaching away from the floor. Good. Everybody take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, start to walk your feet forward and your hands back. Opening your feet as wide as the mat, with the toes slightly out and the heels slightly in. And then you bend your knees and you sit in Malasana, in a yogi squat. Good, and from here, you bring the elbows to the inner knees, the thumbs into the sternum. You try to decompress the spine as much as you can by pushing your hips forward and leaning your chest back. Pushing your hips forward, leaning your chest back, pressing the elbows against the knees against the elbows. Good. Open the right arm to the right, lifting the left. Breathing into your heart one more time. Exhale, switching sides. Left hand down, right arm up. Looking over towards your right thumb. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, release. Pushing your fingertips forward, lifting. Take the palms all the way up. Touch your palms together. Exhale, come back into the squat. Release the hands forward with a round back. Come all the way to standing, lifting, touching your palms. And again, exhale down. Release the fingertips, round and come on up. 10 more like this. Get lost in the movement. On your own, flowing with your breath, working your legs, feeling as you come up vertebrae by vertebrae, the full movement of your spine. And when you're done with your 10 rounds, just sit in stillness. Extending the palms to the sides. 3 minutes of keep-ups. Just flip like a pancake. Up and down with the palms. Close the eyes, keep your core engaged. Like you're squeezing your navel in. And very quickly you'll start to notice resistance. Just keep going. Try to find that place inside of you that is full of courage, that knows that you're resilient, that you can keep going, that you can do hard things. Find that place inside of you. Dwell in that place. Dwell in that place that doesn't play tricks. And if you need to take a break, by all means, take a break, then come back to the Kriya. These exercises are called keep-ups because if you keep the work, the universe will keep you up. We have to do our part. It's just a sensation, it's an intense sensation, but a sensation does not equal pain. Sensation is warm, pain is sharp and cold and ugly. Sensation, you can learn something from it. Pain is just something that tells you to run away. 15 more seconds. And then we rest peacefully in Shavasana. Keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it up, reach it up, reach it up. Open the heart. Take the chin slightly up without wrinkles on the back of the neck. And then slowly, slowly, slowly release. Bring in again one hand on top of your heart, one hand on top of your belly. Breathe. And just integrate. Connect with your heartbeat. Meditate on it. And just know that the true teacher lies inside of you. You have all the answers to all of the most important questions of your own life. You just need to release the tension, quiet the bullshit, and find some stillness. Take the chin down to seal this meditation. And find Shavasana. Lay down. Take some time to rest, to truly, truly rest. And slowly start to bring some movement back into the body. Wiggle your toes, your fingers, slowly waking up. Stretching your body in any way that feels good, in any way that makes you feel alive, awakened. And slowly hugging into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Allow the knees to drop into whichever side they choose. Take a moment to feel and really recognize and reconcile the benefits of your practice today. Make a quick scan to your body, to your mind, to your energy levels. And just notice. Notice the impact. Notice how you feel. And take it with you. Start to come up into a seat, joining the palms together into the heart. Bowing our heads to our hearts. Heart is always king. Taking now time to recognize the true teacher, the only teacher that truly exists, the teacher that lives within each and every one of us. Om Bolo, Satguru, Bhavan Ki Jai. Thank you guys.
Thank
Love you
you.
very much. I hope that my stuffy voice was not so bad. For some
Not at
reason,
all.
every time that I feel sick, it's like I feel ashamed to teach like that. It's a weird thing.
So we're
It's
happy
like,
that
no.
you made it.
These preconceived ideas that a yoga teacher cannot catch a cold, you know, like fuck that shit. I'm human.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
No,
Thank
thank
you,
you. This
Sane.
was a purely Kundalini, like Kriya class. I've been doing it on, like, you know that I only teach you what I practice. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
this
That's
has
I
been my
love how
practice.
you said like we need to make space first because there are like these almost blocks that are holding us back from moving forward. But before we try, we need to clear that. We need to make the
Yes.
space, and then we need to reach. And I also love that once you reach, then you give back. I love that. I love that concept. It's not just like me reaching and then dance.
Feeling.
It's this flow that then you give, you release, and you have intention. Also about the pain, I thought it was so interesting, like how, we think we can go any farther, but yet we can, so just like about trying and being consistent and letting our interior guide us. It's like this garden that we have inside of us that's covered, and we forget because we're so like looking forward outside for stimulus, but yet when we close our eyes, it's like I feel like this garden was unveiled. Yeah.
I'm so happy. Thank you, Gio, for sharing.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Benny, for your practice.
No, please. I'll see you Monday. Gio, you have
Yeah.
my Venmo?
I do, yes. I'll send
Gio
it to you.
Moreno. Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
All right. Thank
Well,
you, guys.
I'll see you Monday. Have a great
Enjoy.
weekend. Love
Have
you.
a great weekend.
Happy
Bye,
weekend.
Jacob. Bye, Gia.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye,
Bye.
Julie. Bye.